This has to be the best general use anomaly damage mod in the entire game. Entire game by a massive margin, and it's only a tier 2. It's too good. It's too good. What's up, guys? Damocles here, and today I am going to talk to you. I'm going to bless you with the knowledge of the best general use anomaly damage mod in the entire Outriders game. This mod is just so good. It's not clickbait. I'm being straight up with you guys. You know how I am. It's so good, and I need to get this information out there. Okay? As always, if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. If it helps you out, try and help me out, guys. Trying to get to 20K. Really love making the content for you guys, and I appreciate all the support you can give me. Regardless. Even if you don't, I still love you, and I'm still blessing you with this knowledge. Untamed Power, baby. Untamed Power. You can look at all these crazy mods we got. Alright? We got all these crazy tier 3s. Untamed Power is going to take a heaping dump on 99% of the mods that you mess around with in this game. And you might just glance over it if you're a new player. But I'm telling you, use this mod. I beg of you. Emperor Palpatine style. I beg of you. Use it. Okay? Untamed Power. Using skills deals 50k damage to enemies within a 5-meter radius around you. Damage equal to 30% of your anomaly power. Immediately, alarm bells should be going off in your head. It scales off of your anomaly power. It does not scale off of your level like all these other mods, like Shadow Comet, Moaning Winds, whatever. It scales off a percentage of your anomaly power, making it essentially an extra skill that you have with 0 cooldown. 0. Okay? It's so unbelievably good. If you have gone and used any of my budget builds, any of my budget anomaly power builds, then you know exactly what I'm talking about, and you know the difference between having Untamed Power on and off. It's massive, and you might look at it. You might look at it and be like, nah, it's not that great. It's insane. Okay, so at a base level, it's doing 50k damage, which is 30% of my anomaly power. Okay, but if you look at it, my Heat Wave, which is like one of my main abilities on any Pyromancer build, it does 29k. Okay, my Overheat does 99k. It's like right in between there, but it has no cooldown, and it procs off of any ability, and that is including melee attacks with 0 cooldown, okay? That's what makes this so good. So it scales off of your anomaly power. So that means it's getting amplified by any of your anomaly power stuff, any of your anomaly power bonuses, all of it. It's going to get magnified by that, including the Akari set bonus. Okay, now this goes doubly for builds that are super low cooldown, like the budget build. That's why I recommend it on the budget build. I recommend it on all my budget anomaly builds because it makes up for so much damage in your kit. So much. It will be like top 3 damage no matter what build you're running anomaly wise. So you can run it on Trickster, you can run it on whatever. It's only a tier 2 mod. Okay, it's not giving you a flat anomaly power boost. It is giving you a ton of damage. So if you look at the end of without ranting, let me just show you an example, okay? This build isn't meant for anomaly power. I'm not going to do a whole run. I'm literally just going to go and I'm going to proc the Akari bonus just so you can see like the actual damage numbers that it gets up to and why it's so good. It's so good. Like this build isn't meant for boss killing, right? And what Untamed Power allows you to do is it makes it so your melees and all of your other abilities are able to keep up with those low cooldown type of builds. And it makes the low cooldown type of builds even better. So, okay, we got all these guys. We're going to hit all of them with our stuff. Now we're going to look at our anomaly power. 525k, and now it does 157,000 damage. 157,000, guys. That's insanity. It's insanity. And that's on any ability that we do. That's with our melee attacks. I mean, you can see, and it's amplified by resistance pierce and all that stuff too. So you can see, like, even when I'm just proccing it, like, if I go and I melee him right now, you can see the additional damage that Untamed Power is providing. And that's why I'm in melee range all the time, even with a build that's not meant for bosses, is because I want to get as much usage out of Untamed Power as possible. You need to think of it as another skill. It works the same exact way as Twice as Hot. That's why Twice as Hot is in the budget build, because it's basically doubling up on Untamed Power. You know what I mean? Damage dealt mod Untamed Power is by far the highest. Why? Like, obviously, I'm not doing like a full showcase here. If you want to see like a full showcase, you can look at any of my budget anomaly builds, or you can ask anybody in the comments down below. I guarantee you everybody will tell you the same exact thing who's done my anomaly builds. Okay? It's because all these skills used, every single one of them procced Untamed Power. It's so unbelievably good, guys. I can't recommend it enough on any single build that you're running. Any build. It's going to massively change your clear speeds. I promise you. If you're struggling, even if you're not using one of my budget anomaly builds, using any melee build, any anomaly build, that whatever, go and put this mod on if you're struggling, and I guarantee you're going to see a massive increase in your clear speeds because of how much damage this mod does. I promise you. I beg of you guys, try this out. I'm trying to convert all of you to the Church of Untamed Power because it's so unbelievably good, guys. And I'll talk about Twice as Hot in another video. But I really just wanted to drive home the point of how good this mod is. It scales with anomaly power. Nothing else in this game scales with anomaly power. Like, no other mods. Like, literally, like, I mean, I'm sure maybe something does, but like, it's so ridiculously good. It allows you to go and put your melee into the rotation and basically be using your melee damage, using all of your skills, like, and every single one of them is going to proc Untamed Power. The only thing you have to be careful of is you're running a Venator's Knife Trickster build. The Untamed Power damage proc can count towards whatever's proccing the Venator's Knife, so you want to go and do a Temporal Slash before you throw the Venator's Knife. That way your Untamed Power doesn't take up the Venators, if that makes sense. But this mod gets even better as your cooldowns go lower. So with the budget pyro build, all the cooldowns are like what, sub 6 seconds, sub 7 seconds. So you're constantly getting Untamed Power procs. You're constantly getting Twice as Hot procs. And so when you stay in close range, you're going to get the maximum benefit of this. I highly recommend it on any build that you're running that is anomaly power based. And especially if you're climbing, if you're running on a budget, toss this in. I promise you it'll make a huge difference. I love you guys. I'm just trying to put out stuff that you guys want to see, and that's going to be helpful. So please, 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 please toss a sub my way if you don't mind. That way we can hit 20K. Just trying to grow this community. Appreciate all you guys regardless, and Damocles out.